Coward balloon twister, stand and face the might of Ronzo the Clown, god of balloon twisting.
Hi everybody, Ronzo the Clown here again. Today we're going to do a balloon tutorial on the Mighty Thor. This is going to be the next movie in the Avengers series. I believe it comes out in the year 2010. Now, to start off, you're going to need two yellow 260s. I got standard here. Blow them up a little more than, with about a hand's width or a little more left. You'll need 3 standard blue 260s. Also blow them up with about, hand's width left. You'll need 2 blush 260s. Same thing, about a hand's width. And you will need a red 260. Blow it up almost all the way. You'll also need a gray 160. Now, to start off with, we're going to make his boots. Now, you may need more balloons if you can't save the rest of your balloons. But if you can, then, you're that much further ahead. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 ear twists. This is going to be the top of his boot. Then we're going to make a bubble about 2.5 to 3 inches long. Then we're going to make a small flower petal, about so big, and then another ear twist for the heel. Now, like I say, if you can get rid of the balloon there and put it down and save the rest of your balloon like that, you can make another boot. If not, you will have to use another balloon or blow that one back up. And sometimes they're a little bit out of shape and they don't work as well. Anyway, tie off your loose in there. Now, I made a second boot just to make things go a little bit faster. Now, what we're going to do to make his leg, we're going to take a blue 260. We're going to make a bubble about 2 inches long or so, 2.5 inches. Make an ear twist for the knee. Make another bubble about 3.5 inches. And then you can let go of this after you make another one the same size, because what you're going to do is, that's where the joint is of his leg. Now you make another ear twist for his other kneecap, and then make another bubble the same size as the one on this end for the end of his leg. Get rid of the balloon. Tie it off. Now, what you're going to do here, I dropped my other leg, or the foot rather. You're going to tie in one end of the leg to one boot, and then you're going to take and tie the other boot to the other side. So you have something that looks similar to this. Now, we're going to make the upper part of his body. You'll take another blue 260. You're going to make a bubble, about 2.5 inches long. That's going to be for his lower part of his arm. An ear twist for an elbow, and then another bubble, about 3.5 inches long, and then a fairly large ear twist for his shoulder. Now, in order to, save time again, I've made another one, just like it. And once again, what we're going to do is we're going to join the bubbles of balloons like this to make kind of like a flat weave. So you just take one end of the other balloon and tie it into the shoulder. Do the same with the other balloon, tie it into the shoulder. And you'll have something that looks like that. Kind of like a flat weave, but you're only going to do it once. Now, you take another bubble from each end, make it about, 3.5 inches long. Make the other one the same size, and then lock those two together. And now you're going to make 2 ear twists for his waist. I always make one on each side. You can make them on the same balloon, doesn't matter. And then get rid of the rest of the balloon. And then tie these off nice and tight. And then hide your knot. And you have something that looks similar to that. Now, you take your legs. Remember, when you made that one twist right here, you've got an indentation right there where you know exactly where the balloon was twisted at, and just twist it back and then tie it into the upper part of his body. And then you have his body and his legs, like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make his hands. Take a blush 260. Now, this time, instead of making the hands the same, we're going to make them different. One is going to be used to hold his hammer. So Thor is known for having a hammer, so you make 2 ear twists and then make a small flower petal. This is going to be like a fist that's holding his hammer. Get rid of the rest of the balloon, and if you can save it, you're that much further ahead. Tie it off, and then make 2 more ear twists, once again. And then make 2 bubbles, about 2.5 inches long, and then lock twist those together. And then get rid of the rest of your balloon. And that's that. Now, I'm having a problem with gravity here. Everything's falling to the ground. Now, on each end of your arm, what you're going to do is you're going to tie in one of the hands. You're going to do the regular hand with the 2 bubbles locked put together on the left side, and you want to take the one with the fist that he's going to hold the hammer. You want to put that on the right arm. Get in there nice and twist it in, and you have something that looks like that. Now, I forgot to tell you that when you make one of the parts of his body, save a bubble about that big with little end on little tail on each end. What we're going to do is we're going to tie this. This is going to be the center of his chest. You're going to tie one bubble or end into the bottom part of his, I guess his waist, the top part of his waist, and then you're going to take and stick the other end through the shoulders, in between the shoulders, and that's where you're going to tie on the head. Now, to make the head, what you do is you're going to take another blush balloon and you're going to make an ear twist. That's actually going to be an ear. Then make a bubble about 2 inches long, and then make a small ear twist for a nose, and then make another bubble the same size as the one on the other side of his nose, and then make one more ear twist for an ear. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stretch it out so it looks like that, and then go back and forth, making roughly the same size bubbles to form his head. Now, you don't need to make very many bubbles because the top of his head is going to be a helmet. So after you've got wrapped around about 3 times there, make a little bubble and then an ear twist, and then what you're going to do is you're going to stuff this in between these 2 bubbles, just like that, and this is going to be for his neck. Get that all nice and stuffed in there, turn his ears around, and then you have his head. And then just get rid of the rest of the balloon. You just need just a short piece for his neck. Then tie that off. And now you have his head. Okay, now this is part 1. I'm not a YouTube partner yet. Please make me a partner. But anyway, I'm going to do part 2, and that's going to be for his helmet, his cape, his hammer, and we'll do that next.